Okay, so on this week's topic of men nowadays are very weak, let's talk about something that's more minor, but it's still very important. So I titled this video "Look Men in the Eyes When You Shake Their Hands," and what that means is to just have confidence. Today we're going to talk about posture, becoming alpha, not entirely becoming alpha, but just on this topic of manliness in today's world. That I think that we as young men should seek it. So I've talked about that you should look at great men from the past, like let's say Marcus Aurelius, or maybe men nowadays that show virtue, that are strong, Elisha Long, Elliot Hulse, Jordan Pearson. You can think of many men. Not many men, but in your world, the men you look at and admire. So look men in the eyes when you shake their hands. That's what I've been trying to do for a while. And you have to train this as a mindfulness practice. So whenever I go into jiu-jitsu, most of the men there look you in the eyes and shake and have a good handshake. But some of the men, they walk like this. They just look to not mess up the handshake, and then they go away, not even looking you in the eyes. And I think that signifies something, that you're not comfortable, you're not confident. And I think that men can sense other men's weakness like that. So I think that you should have confidence in your posture, in your handshake, in your eye contact. Not just with men, but with women as well. You have to have that. I think that's what it means in a physical sense to be a man nowadays, is to just have this straight up posture, be strong, eye contact, good handshake, and confidence and things like that don't just come naturally all the time. So for some men it comes naturally, they naturally have this alpha energy about them. But for many of us men, including myself, you have to train this thing. You have to train it, as I said, as a mindful practice. You just have to constantly keep reminding yourself to walk straight, to look in the eyes, to try to be confident, to shake their hand, actually shake their hand, not just but just actually, real grip. You constantly have to have this check in you, because it's something that doesn't have a lot of purpose, but it does at the same way. I mean, it's not something that is gonna revolutionize your whole way of being, but I think it's these little things that just somehow gives you focus, somehow gives you confidence. I guess that's it, pretty much. It gives you confidence. It trains your confidence to be more confident. And that's what it takes to be a real man, I believe. So another thing, as I said, posture. I've always struggled with my posture because of my early teenage years, all the way up to my 20s. Always playing video games, always sitting down, not much physical activity, or at least not a mindful physical activity like now I'm doing with jiu-jitsu. And this posture, it's a beta posture, pretty much. I mean, you see guys who walk like this, you can instantly tell about their way of life. I mean, it doesn't take, as I said in a couple of my last videos, physical aspect of self-improvement is as much important as the mental aspect, as the intelligent aspect. I mean, it's not just about sitting there reading Marcus Aurelius, reading, going on another self-improvement book, reading, and that's it. Physical aspect is really important, and you should start working out right now. And I would highly suggest jiu-jitsu. Highly suggest. It's changing my life. But anyways, so when you see guys like that who just walk like this, you can say that they're either, which is just like more realistically, they are probably just playing video games or just sitting down a lot and not doing anything. Another thing would be that there may be, as I said, doing a lot of intellectual work, which is okay, but you have to have that physical aspect of you. You have to have that balance of being a man. You have to work on your mind and you have to work on your body as well. So my posture has dramatically increased in a better way since I started jiu-jitsu about 3 months ago. And like I can now just be like this. Not always, of course I still struggle, because I mean, how many years of bad posture does it need to do you need to now try to fix? I mean, that's a long time. It's gonna take some time until I fix it completely, but that doesn't matter. I mean, you just have to start exercising and your posture is going to naturally become better. Of course, I should probably take up some morning routine where I include some stretching, some flexibility, or just straight up stretching for the posture. But for jiu-jitsu, let's say, it's making me very flexible, not very flexible, but the most flexible I have been in all of my life, and the best posture I had in all of my life. So, and of course, when you take care of your body, it's not just those physical manifestations, those physical aspects that get fixed. Your just whole mentality, your whole way of being. I mean, you're way less anxious. You're way less likely to become sad. You feel good. I mean, it's like a drug, but it's not that drug who just goes like this and crashes. Like, let's say, coffee or smoking or drinking alcohol. Working out just increases that, and it just always goes up, you know. And it only goes down when you just don't work out in a while. I mean, that's kind of a drug, but anyways, not the point. It's a good thing to work out. It's healthy, and it's, as I said, physical aspect of your life is as much important as the mental one. Anyways, I think that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more weekly self-improvement content. If you want to have accountability in your life, if you want to have other like-minded men who support you and share their ideas, you share yours, and you kind of keep improving, you improve them, they improve you. You can join our Discord community server, Disciples of Life, and it's a Patreon exclusive. So if you want, you can support the channel and also improve at the same time. You can do that by going into the description down below. Also, I have my PayPal down there and my Instagram. So if you want to support me on PayPal, you can do that there. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can do that there as well. And that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching this video and stay on your journey.